Hey friends, Mark here. I'm trying to go to bed so Santa Claus can come and hopefully not bring just some coal and switches and all that stuff because it's just been a naughty year. Finally found Jobu. He's not taking the loss very well. But the case just keeps getting more and more interesting by the minute. We all know, we heard, and I posted earlier a video about Earl Thomas was seen going into the locker room and stuff to talk to Dez and talking to Jason Garrett saying, "Come get me." I said, if you're a Seattle Seahawks player, you're looking and saying, "What the F? What are you doing, Earl? You're a Seattle Seahawk. Why are you going to the locker room to console Dez Bryant? And why are you telling their coach to come get me?" So the Seattle press kind of asked him on that. Well, let's go to that clip real quick and we'll talk about that when I come back.
First question.
Earl, there was someone tweeted that you went to the Dallas locker room and basically said, "Hey, if you guys have a chance, come get me." Did you say that? Say what you meant by that?
Yeah, I mean, we had a great win. I feel like we played lights out. You know, just emotional. I went to the locker room to talk to Dez, and I saw Coach Garrett. And I've always been a Cowboys fan growing up. But the biggest thing that when I say come get me is, I don't literally mean like come get me now. I'm still in the prime of my career. I still want to be here. But when Seattle kicked me to the curb, please, the Cowboys, come get me. That's the only place I would rather be. If I get kicked to the curb. So that's what I meant by it. And people take life too serious. That's just who I am.
So you have growing indications that the Seahawks may not want you around much longer?
I don't know. But if they don't, please come get me.
Are you friends with Dez? Did you have conversations?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time with each other. We sponsored by Team Jordan. We take trips together. So yeah, him and Dak Prescott.
What did you want to say to Dez afterwards?
No, I just told him good game. And I love him. That's it.
What was your conversation with Coach Garrett?
Started out pretty good with the interview there, and he was saying, oh, we had a great win, for our Seahawks. We played lights out. He was doing good until he said, when Seattle kicks me to the curb, come get me. And reiterated with a smile, come get me. I'm friends with Dak, and I'm friends with Dez Bryant, and we go to trips and stuff together, so come get me. So I'm trying to understand the whole dynamic there because Richard Sherman, remember last year, he was on the trading block and he said he thought for sure he was coming to Dallas and seemed disappointed about not coming to Dallas. So what is it about Seattle Seahawks defensive backs that want to be in Dallas? I'm just trying to understand that. And I'm just trying to understand what is the dynamic that's going on in the Seattle locker room when he comes back in there with that whole thing. Now, I know I'm old school because when I grew up, there wasn't free agency. We knew that, Chris Hamburger and Pat Fisher and those guys were Redskins. And we hated those guys because, Dyron Talbert, career guy. I hate those Redskins because they're always going to be Redskins. It's a different game today, They look at it as just a job. Hey, man, they're just renting me. I'll be on to someplace else. There is no loyalty anymore in football. And so I guess my man is figuring out, I make a whole lot of money here. The writing's on the wall. They're going to bring in somebody new. Let me try and go home to Dallas. It's the team that I wanted to be with growing up. But still, when you're seeing one woman, you don't want her to know that you're thinking about another one. Because you got to sleep with that one. And unless you like sleeping with one eye open, you might just get a knife in your back, if you know what I'm saying. I'm Mark Holmes. This is CowboyJobu, and literally you cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, seriously. Every time I try and go to bed and go to sleep, there's some more news on the Cowboys. I know it sucks. We didn't get what we wanted for Christmas, but don't let this ruin your holiday. Everybody out there, have a Merry Christmas. Cowboys are going to be okay. They're millionaires. We're going to be okay. Enjoy your Christmas.